10 ways to build better habits. Now let's begin. It's pretty hard to make a major life change overnight. Sometimes the pathway to significant changes in your life is paved with little steps along the way. Adjusting your daily habits can have a huge impact on how things play out down the line. By making better choices, we can become our better selves. Developing your best self is a process that requires patience, time, dedication, and a little bit of self-forgiveness. Psychologists have found that it can take approximately 66 days for a habit to become more automatic. It may take a little trial and error as you find which habits make the most sense for your lifestyle and your priorities. By understanding what matters most to you and then creating a plan to pursue it, you can find success through repetition and practice. So, without further ado, here are 10 ways to build better habits. Number 1. Define your priorities. In order to make a change in your life, you first need to understand your why. What's driving you to make different choices? Knowing your priorities will help you stay motivated during the sometimes arduous process of shifting your daily habits. Always keep your eyes on the prize. Sometimes our priorities are not always clear to us. Try to get away from distractions and center your thoughts. Take a walk, meditate, or even go on a little solo day trip where you can really take stock of your life. Or head to a coffee shop with pen and paper and jot down some ideas to get at the root of what you care about. Are you hoping to spend more meaningful time with family, expand your network of friends, improve your physical health, get ahead in your career, learn a new skill? All are worthy priorities that can help you shape your new set of habits. Number 2. Set clear goals. Now that you've defined your priorities, you can set your goals. Your goals should be easily attainable. A little bit of a reach, perhaps, but not impossible. Make sure they're specifically defined, ideally with obvious benchmarks. For example, your goal shouldn't just be lift more weights, but instead work toward bench pressing 100 pounds. There should be a clear path forward to achieving your goals. This will be your set of habits. A goal is not the same as a priority. The priority is why you're doing something. The goal is how you'll do it. For example, if your priority is to spend more quality time with your family so that you make lasting memories together, then you might set the following goals. Leave work 1 hour earlier each day to get home in time to play before dinner. Spend 3 hours every Saturday doing something fun as a family, such as going to the park. Number 3. Create a daily routine. You cannot expect to set new habits if you're taking a chaotic approach to change. Instead, you must be measured and consistent. Doing approximately the same things around the same time a day will train your brain to understand your habits as the new normal. Keeping your routine consistent from day to day will be one of your keys to success. Researchers at the University of Bristol studied average people trying to form a daily habit, which ranged from drinking more water to taking a pre-dinner stroll. They found that it took participants anywhere from 18 to 254 days for a habit to become automatic, with the average being 66 days. Habits take time, but the more often you practice them, the quicker they start to stick. Number 4. Practice makes perfect. Have you ever heard the joke where one person asks, "How do you get to Carnegie Hall?" The other replies, "Practice, practice, practice." Making profound change in your life requires dedication and a whole lot of patience. You need to start small and build habits slowly. Change one behavior at a time. By selecting an overly easy habit to start with, you'll find it very hard to resist. For example, if you want to write for an hour per day as you work on your novel, at first just challenge yourself to write 3 sentences a day, then build upward from there. One way to ensure your habit is easier to practice is making it fun. An enjoyable habit is one you're more likely to stick with because it can become something you actually look forward to, rather than a chore. So, if you're looking to build up a new exercise routine rather than just pounding it out on the treadmill, you might consider a Zumba class or hiking club where you can connect with others. It doesn't have to be all blood, sweat, and tears. Number 5. Celebrate successes. Keeping a positive attitude will be one of the keys to your success. Your journey to building better habits may be a long one, so why not celebrate the wins along the way? Even small achievements deserve to be recognized. When you reach a certain goal, have a little party for yourself. This could be an actual party with friends and family, or just a little solo celebration with fun snacks, doing something that you enjoy like watching a movie or taking a luxurious bath. Knowing that a celebration is coming will be your light at the end of the tunnel and help you push through any personal resistance to change. Remind yourself of what makes life worth living and that your habits, ultimately, are for your own benefit. Number 6. Lean into failure. The path to success is never a straight line to the top. There are bound to be ups and downs along the way. Don't let failure totally derail you. Instead, reframe failure as an opportunity to learn and grow. Take a moment to feel any negative feelings, recognize them, and then let them go. Focus on what you can learn from what went wrong so you can do better the next time. And on that note, it's important to be aware of the consequences of your habits. As you begin to build your new daily routine, make sure you educate yourself on some of the pitfalls of your new choices so that the negatives don't catch you by surprise or throw you off your rhythm. Number 7. Choose gratitude. Even though you're trying to change your habits, you must remember that you're already wonderful. Yep, just as you are. Life is beautiful, magical, and fleeting. Take time to practice gratitude along your journey. Acknowledging what's good about the world will give you a sense of peace and joy, and even inspire you to want to make it that much better. Develop a gratitude practice. You can make a list each day of 3 things that you're thankful for. Write a thank you note to someone who's done something nice for you. Pay a compliment to a colleague. Take time to smell the roses. Number 8. Connect with others. Building better habits is easier when you do it with others. Find a lifestyle buddy. This person may have the same goals as you do, and then you can connect, commiserate, and challenge each other to succeed. Evidence suggests the behavior of those around us can greatly influence our own. Or even if they have different goals, you can act as accountability partners to each other to ensure that you both stay on course. You can schedule check-ins to discuss your accomplishments and the setbacks. Just knowing that you owe a summary to your accountability partner can be enough of an incentive to make sure you keep up your habits. Now, of course, there are other ways of finding community too. Seek out in-person or online clubs or support groups made up of other people with goals similar to your own. Online message boards can not only offer encouragement but also suggestions that can be just the new perspective that you need to take your routine to the next level. In any case, make sure you're surrounding yourself with people who are positive and believe in you. Be sure to alert family and friends to your goals so they can become your sounding board and cheerleaders. Number 9. Track your progress. Building better habits takes time, so success might just sneak up on you. That's why it's important to track your progress so you can note your incremental achievements along the way. It'll help you get a handle on how far you've come and how far you still have to go. Keeping a record of your progress will give you a wonderful keepsake to look back on later as you reminisce about your fortitude and achievements. Consider keeping a physical or digital journal where you write a few sentences about what you've accomplished, how you're feeling, and what challenges you face. This is also a great way to process your feelings. You can also save your completed to-do lists. And if social media is more your thing, you can create a blog or video diary keeping your network apprised of your journey. You might even start a social media account dedicated specifically to your new habits. This may even attract like-minded people who can become your new support community. Number 10. Take care of yourself. Throughout the process of building better habits, it's crucial that you take time to take care of yourself. Adjusting your usual way of doing things can be a shock to the system, psychologically and even physically. Be sure to prioritize self-care so you can rest, recharge, and reframe your mindset for resilience and enjoyment. And avoid temptations that might get in the way of your progress. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, at least 7 to 9 hours for most adults. And drink plenty of water to stay hydrated and eat a nutrient-rich, balanced diet. Keep up with your personal hygiene and maintain and clean an orderly physical space. Take your medications consistently. Get sufficient daily exercise and remember to stretch. Practice self-care and mindfulness, keeping your mind centered and in the present. Finally, be sure to have some fun and minimize stress, incorporating simple pleasures and enjoyable hobbies into your daily routine. If you're happy, healthy, and well-rested, you're more likely to stay resilient in the face of challenges.